Anger feels justified. It makes you feel powerful. It convinces you that you're in control. But the truth? Anger controls you. It starts as frustration, builds into resentment, then explodes. You say things you regret. You break relationships. And worst of all, you become someone you never wanted to be. And then comes the guilt. You tell yourself, I won't lose my temper again. But the next time something sets you off, the same cycle repeats. But what if I told you anger is a trap, and the enemy wants to keep you in it? The good news? You don't have to stay bound. Let's break the chains right now. 1. Anger is a fire that burns you first. You think your anger is hurting someone else, but who is it really destroying? You. Uncontrolled anger eats away at your peace, your patience, your relationships, and even your health. The Bible warns us, a fool gives full vent to his anger, but a wise man quietly holds it back. Why? Because anger is never satisfied. It demands more. It keeps you focused on the pain, not the healing, and that's exactly how the enemy wants it. Pause or drop a comment if you've ever felt anger take over. You're not alone. There is a way out. Keep watching. 2. Anger blinds you to the real enemy. Who are you angry at? That person who wronged you. That situation that wasn't fair. The Bible says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual forces of darkness. The devil loves when you stay angry, because it keeps your eyes off of him and locked onto people. When your anger is directed at others, you start seeing them as the enemy. But they're not. The real battle isn't against your boss, your spouse, or that person who disrespected you. It's against the one who wants to keep you trapped in bitterness, resentment, and rage. So who are you really fighting? 3. You can choose freedom. The world says, let it out. Give them a piece of your mind. God says, be slow to anger. The world says, they don't deserve forgiveness. God says, forgive as I have forgiven you. The world says, you can't change. God says, I will give you a new heart and a new spirit. Anger is a prison, but you hold the key. Will you keep feeding the fire, or will you break free? Now, this is your moment to choose. You felt the weight of anger. You know where it leads. But now you know the truth. Anger is not your master. Rage does not define you. Your past reactions do not dictate your future, but you have to decide. If you're ready to let go of anger, comment below, I choose peace. Say it, declare it, let the enemy hear it. And if this message hit home, share this with someone who needs it. Subscribe now, because you weren't meant to live in chains. You were meant to walk in freedom.